1-0. Point.
Oh, wow. Great passing shot. He was on the back foot there, about, what, 5-6 feet behind the baseline.
Right. And still just able to absolutely rope that past McGuffin.
2-0. Side out. 0-2. Point.
Wow. And McGuffin takes the volley in stride, keeps it in along that sideline.
1-2. Side out.
Just wide from Tyson McGuffin there.
And you think of, McGuffin, he's been around for so long, you kind of know what he's going to do, but he does it extremely well, right? He's going to try and rip some forehands, hit that backhand slice return, serve very big, and if he's on, it's going to be a very tough assignment, right?
Exactly. You know what's coming, but it's coming and it's going to be really good.
Right.
3-1. Side out. 1-3. Stop play, first release warning.
And McGuffin called for
Top of hit.
not for a service fault, but just a high release on that serve.
Point.
And speaking of the serve, we do get a missed return there from Gabe Joseph.
2-3.
Oh, wow.
Point.
Just completely taken on the rise. The way that McGuffin able to redirect that ball off the return. So impressive.
3-3. Side out. Three.
Oh, wow. What a point.
What again, just the perseverance to stay in that rally. Joseph on the full extension there. This boy's bringing the heat early in this match.
Beautiful. And that's such a tough shot. That ball stayed low, and he got even lower and kept the ball just above the net.
Didn't
Amazing.
overhit it, had enough topspin on it to keep it in, like you're saying.
5-3.
What a start from Gabe Joseph.
Point.
A missed return from Tyson. Puts us at 6-3.
6-3. Point. Timeout, receiver 7-3.
Not surprised to get a timeout. Joseph with a 7-3 advantage here, and boy, has he been locked in early, Martin.
7-3. Side out.
That's what we call a good timeout from Tyson McGuffin. Gets the side out.
3-7. Side out.
May have spoken a little too soon there.
Maybe.
No harm done for Gabe Joseph, still serving at 7-3.
Side out.
I don't know how about you, but I don't mind going for your serves and occasionally missing one or two. You know, it doesn't cost you a point, puts a pressure on the opponent. Obviously, you don't want to miss 3, 4, 5, you know, a game. But sometimes, once in a while, it's a good thing to do.
Completely agree. I think especially in singles where the serve and return are perhaps more important than in doubles. And someone like Tyson McGuffin, who's known for having such a strong serve, completely agree with you there.
7-3.
Isn't there? Wow.
And
Timeout.
the full 360 there
That's
from Gabe Joseph.
Wow. What a shot.
Says on court, she says he should get a style point for that. I'd have to agree.
Point.
Yeah, and speaking of the serves, the risk for reward is pretty high in singles. So in doubles doesn't make as big of a difference, but in singles it's definitely worth doing it.
Timeout.
Risk it.
Receiver 5-7.
And speaking of a serve,
Timeout here from Gabe.
had a few returns that went wide.
Yeah, and just stopping a little bit of a momentum that Tyson got into. Never a bad thing.
So now for the remainder of this game, both players will be will have no timeouts. So, you know, interested to see if we're going to see one of them, you know, challenge a pretty clear call that could serve as a timeout, because we have seen that a few times. But very interested to see if that's going to happen. But Gabe Joseph, 7-5 advantage, still leading by 2. Of course, it was 7-3 at one point. But both of these players know how to dig deep when they need to. Again, like we mentioned earlier, came through grueling 3-game matches in the round of 16. Would not be surprised to see another battle out here today.
5-7. Point.
Joseph, a little frustrated with himself after missing that volley.
Timeout.
We can hear Gabe saying fire up, fire up. He's trying to get himself fire up.
7-6.
Trying to match that energy of McGuffin. That will certainly fire him up right there. Blistering forehand.
Beautiful.
It's the risk you run if you're McGuffin with that slice return. It just makes it a little easier to get a ton of topspin on the drives.
Definitely does.
Point.
He had that one.
Just wide. You see Jaume Martinez-Vic there at the right. He'll be our second men's singles match on today, grandstand.
Timeout.
Jeremiah
face
Cole,
Julian
second
Arnold.
call to court 19. Jeremiah Cole to court
That's gonna be a
19,
fun one.
second call.
A lot of andiamos can be expected from that.
8-6.
Maybe a few vamos there from Jaume.
Devi Singh to
Right out.
court 5,
much
second
there.
call. Devi Singh to court 5.
6-8.
I think it missed. I thought it missed.
Timeout.
It looks like
Are you maintaining your out call?
I think
Gabe Joseph
Referee timeout. We have
gonna
a challenge to the out call.
say that one's
The out
out,
call puts
and
us in
McGuffin
timeout.
will challenge it. So we'll have our
Now,
referee
video
come and
review.
take a look at that left sideline, and we'll get the ruling out for you.
Eight, 6. Timeout.
And it was almost perfectly played there from Gabe Joseph.
it was the wheels on that guy.
So quick around the court, makes the court look A lot smaller than 20 by 44.
Definitely smaller than when I played. Missed return. You don't want to do that when you're Gabe. Definitely want to make Tyson play every point you can.
Another one. See, it's at this point, you know, you missed 2 returns. This is where you'd probably see another timeout called from Joseph. But not available. Finished in style with the Ernie. That's a very risky play unless you finish it, because then the whole court is open if McGuffin's able to reach that.
8-8. Right out.
McGuffin taking his time, getting back up to the baseline before he serves. 8-all.
Gabe is saying use it, use it. Tyson just missed that one, and Gabe sensed the opportunity here.
8-8.
Wow.
Relentless ball striking from Gabe Joseph.
Jeez. Wow, I mean, just wow.
And what a sequence, gives him the lead. 9-8. And rightfully so, there is a full crowd here on Grandstand.
Tyson, this is the first time I think we hear Tyson in this match, trying to get himself pumped up.
Both guys know the stakes so high right now, looking to strike first in this match.
8-9. Point.
Missed return. Joseph looked like he thought about challenging, but decides against it.
9-9. Side out. Are you maintaining your out call?
And we will get
Another challenge.
another challenge here from McGuffin. This is a big call right here.
Now proceed with video review.
We've seen a few missed returns here from Gabe Joseph. I think 3 in this game. And that call for you right now.
After review, the out call stands. Loss of challenge.
Out call, gonna stand. McGuffin 0 for 2 on challenges, but hey, you've got him. May as well use them.
Especially in a when the score is this close.
100%.
And every point counts. Every can make a difference. So
now the serve. That serve call, missed serve call will stand. So the serve goes back to Gabe Joseph.
9-9.
9-all.
Side out.
And unable to capitalize.
9-9.
And McGuffin brings out the goods when he needs it.
he almost faked that he was going to go inside in, and then at the last second he changed to go inside out.
Game point now. And that just long for Gabe Joseph. What
I think we're gonna see a
Maybe.
challenge.
Mr. McGuffin. Referee timeout.
So we are going to get a challenge actually on that far baseline. They shook hands, funnily enough, but Joseph walking back. So we'll get another challenge here. This is huge, Martina, as we know. If the call stands, McGuffin takes the first game. Tyson McGuffin takes game one.
After review, the call stands, the ball is out.
The call will stand. That volley saw just long by the referee. So Tyson McGuffin takes. Just getting back, sorry, a little bit late into game two. Nice point there from Gabe. Joseph gets the side out.
To court 24.
And it was a very even, very back and forth opening game as Joseph catches McGuffin off the tape there.
Yeah, very nice sportsmanship from Gabe there.
1-0. Point.
And if you remember in game one, Gabe Joseph got off to a pretty strong start there, had a 7-3 advantage, just couldn't close it out. That should give him some confidence coming into game two.
Absolutely. Wow.
But sometimes Tyson McGuffin plays a point like that.
Yeah, Gabe Joseph definitely has the game to, you know, win or even take to the third game here, but let's just see if we can keep it up and if Tyson can dial it down a little bit.
0-2. Point.
Nice passing shots from Tyson there.
Just the way that he keeps that forehand swing so compact allows him to take the ball out in front.
1-2. Right out. One. Yeah. Side out. One, two. Point.
And we've seen that two-handed backhand volley be the source of a few errors throughout this match for Gabe Joseph. Interested to see if McGuffin's going to try to attack that off of his third shot.
Court 14. Thomas Yee, court SC2. Thomas Yee to court SC2, second call.
Point.
Joseph taking that one in stride. Beautiful two-handed backhand there.
3-2. Side out.
And McGuffin got tagged from a ball off the net earlier. It's only fair that it equalizes, gives him one there.
2-3. Point.
Just Tyson can do whatever he wants from that forehand. He runs around it a little bit, but you don't really know if it's coming inside out or inside in. It's a really hard shot to read.
Point.
Another let court.
And now Tyson leading 2-1 in the net court department in this second game. Also with a 4-3 advantage on the scoreboard. timeout here from Gabe Joseph as well. A little early.
Time in. 4-3.
Crafty play there from Joseph, goes kind of back behind McGuffin. We'll see if he can put together a run here out of the timeout.
Side out. Point. Five, 3. Side out.
Go, G. Come on. Wake up, G.
3-5. Side out.
Joseph gets the return that he wants there. Very short, spinny from McGuffin.
That was, I mean, we can consider that an easy mistake there from Gabe Joseph. Wow. Great hustle.
Even just for McGuffin to extend that rally, but on the full extension, Gabe Joseph gets the angle. And the crowd on grandstand loving it. Hear the applause there.
3-5. Point.
It looked like McGuffin was there. Maybe a little surprised that Joseph went kind of right at the body.
Yes, it was almost too easy.
4-5.
Right.
Point.
Missed return there. We are now tied at 5. Could not be any closer here on grandstand.
5-5.
Beautiful drop. Wow.
Have not seen like any drops from either of these guys. We see it there, and certainly pays off for Gabe Joseph.
Yes, and it just seems like then he just flew across the court to hit that off the air and finish it up.
Like he was levitating there as he hit that shot.
6-5.
Wow.
And McGuffin almost hits the shot of the tournament around the post, but just long.
Just missing it.
Gabe Joseph now opening up a 2-point advantage.
Yeah.
And a 5-point swing here for Gabe Joseph.
Timeout, Super 8-5.
I'm not surprised we do get a timeout here from McGuffin, but we do see a drop to set up the 5th shot drive there. Great sequence there from Gabe Joseph.
9-5.
9-5.
And he tried to do it again, but just left it. I was gonna say a little high, but that was very high.
Yeah, you can say very high.
5-9. Point.
That's the 3rd net cord we've seen from McGuffin this game.
Yeah, Tyson is definitely winning in the lead courts right now.
Started off with Gabe Joseph kind of tagging him off the net, but ever since then it's
6-9.
been all McGuffin.
Point.
McGuffin relentlessly attacking the backhand volley of Gabe Joseph.
Yes, he definitely feels like Gabe Joseph is not that big of a threat from the back inside there on the volley, so definitely we can see him attacking that side more. Oof.
3 in a row from McGuffin, and now no timeouts for Gabe Joseph. All the momentum seemingly on the side of the number 6 seed here.
I wonder if we're going to see any tactical challenge here. We don't need it.
Maybe a long walk to the towel in between the point.
That or just a tactical, challenge of a ball or an out call or something to give yourself like a timeout.
McGuffin read it that Joseph was going up the line, but
he did read it and he was on it. It's just sometimes just. Let's see if Gabe Joseph can close this game out.
Game point 10-8. Now, there was a sound that came from the crowd, a cheer for McGuffin when they thought, I guess he had won that point. Joseph arguing it should be a hindrance to the ref, but I think more out of frustration.
He knows that's not. Very well constructed point from Gabe. Gets him another game point here.
10-8.
Game point. 10-8. Side out.
And another one saved.
Side out. Let's see if McGuffin can get off the 8.
8-10.
That one's staying a little high. You see McGuffin again going to the backhand volley, but too high there, and Joseph puts it away. Game point number 3 here.
Game point. 10-8.
Another one saved. What do you think, Will?
Oh my gosh.
Little warning, profanity, Mr. McGuffin.
And McGuffin given a verbal warning for profanity over here by the booth, saying it wasn't him. I didn't hear anything. I'm not a witness.
I didn't hear anything either.
8-10.
But either way, he's got the serve back.
I'm Switzerland.
Come on, use it!
Side out.
Use it!
I mean, at some point, you can only save so many game points, right, Martina? And so it's...
True. Especially if you are not scoring on your serve as well. And Gabe Joseph looking to his booth or whoever he has on the side there and saying, use it, you know. He's right. Use it.
Side out.
Oh my gosh. That's 4, and I think 3 of those have just come from shots in the net off the Gabe Joseph backhand. That's his bread and butter, right? Probably one of his favorite shot.
But Tyson leaving that one just a little short, so it's hard to, from that low of the, of the ground. Oh, that's just nasty. I'm sorry.
No, it is.
Disgusting.
Disgusting, nasty, dirty, great shot. I mean, the angle on that forehand brings McGuffin to within 1, 9-10.
9-10. Side out.
And we got a ball in the booth.
And Joseph, another opportunity to close out this game.
What is it? Number 5?
Number 5.
Number
right
5.
here.
10-9.
Oof.
And it is just long on the serve.
9-10. Point.
And now 10-all.
Yeah, this is where you would definitely need a timeout here.
And you've got to be wondering what's going through Gabe Joseph's mind right now after having 5 game points.
I think that's exactly what's going on through his mind. Wow.
And the same exact spot, 2 points in a row. A 3-point swing for McGuffin. Match point now.
11-10.
Gabe Joseph is still alive. I mean, well, it's just 1 point.
Just 1 point, but these players are redefining what it means to score 1 point. I mean, it's taking
100%.
everything on every point.
And there it is. He got it.
And now Gabe Joseph asking why he couldn't score that point when he had 10-8. But now knotted up at 11, going to OT here in game 2.
Amazing match here. We can see everybody, even people on court, stop playing and watching this match right now.
11-11. Side out.
You can't quite see it off the screen, but players on the side of the court as well, taking up all the seats. Not surprised. What a great Friday for pickleball. See there, just an awesome venue, Mission Hills. 11-11 now. And McGuffin looking to go up the line. We haven't seen that shot a ton from him today.
And I think that's why he did it. He wanted to surprise Gabe a little bit. He's been going to that backhand, so he tried to switch it up. Didn't pay off.
Now Gabe Joseph will serve
11-11.
at 11-all. That's the shot he's been looking for late in this game 2. Had a few that he sent into the net, but not that time.
And we got a game point number
6. Number 6.
12-11.
Gets it done.
Lucky number 6 for Gabe Joseph. We're going 3 here for the 2nd straight match on Grandstand. 11-9. So now we've got a clean slate. You can see there on the scoreboard just how tight these games have been. Would not be surprised to see another tightly contested battle here in the 3rd. Gabe Joseph will serve to start us off. He'll be at the bottom of your screen. And Mr. McGuffin on the far side.
Time in. 0-0. Point.
And we started game 3 with a missed return from Tyson McGuffin.
Haven't really seen too many of those in this match.
Side out.
Nice pressure there from Joseph at the kitchen line.
Very nice, very nice. So far, they're holding together very well.
1-0. Side out.
Joseph opting to try it up the line, but misfires. We've seen him go cross-court on a lot of those backhands, so switching things up there.
Side out. 1-0.
nice sequence of backhands there from Gabe Joseph, forcing an error out of Tyson McGuffin.
Opens up a 2-0 advantage here early in this deciding game.
Keeps the pressure on, and Tyson misses another volley.
Joseph had it. He pulled McGuffin to cover the line, but just sends that volley a little long.
Yeah, you can see his body language. It was an opportunity. He knew he had it. I mean, he had the whole court open. It was just a matter of tapping it over, but it's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, nothing that these players do is as easy as it looks. They make pickleball look so easy.
Beautiful.
Side out.
Come on, G. Come on.
Side out.
Joseph not lucky off the net there. McGuffin still stuck on 0 here, but only trailing by 3.
Service fault, release too high.
And that is going to be a service fault called on McGuffin because he was called for a warning earlier. If we got another look at that serve, potentially.
3-0. Side out.
So we'll get another look at that serve. And McGuffin, that release just a little high, above waist level is the referee's call. So now we'll see how that changes. Noticeably lower there.
Sorry.
Side out.
That is just pretty from Joseph. Sends it up the line as McGuffin was going to crash through the middle. Almost wrong foots McGuffin.
3-0. Side out. Zero 3.
And McGuffin on the board with that trademarked Ferrari forehand. Surprised that's the first time I've said that phrase in this match, seeing as we've seen a lot of them.
Point.
That one potentially gonna be out, but still hits Joseph's paddle.
I wasn't even turning around.
Joseph a little frustrated, saying that the referee called the score when he wasn't quite ready to return the serve. Looks like we're all good now.
2-3. Side out.
Timeout.
Timeout, server 3-2.
We'll get,
In my opinion, doesn't get much better than this.
and of course, the backdrop with the trees, the mountains here in Palm Springs. What a day.
It's definitely a view I can get used to.
And the offensive timeout not yielding any results for Gabe Joseph right off the bat.
Side out.
But it does get a miss serve from McGuffin. So no damage done there. Bless you.
Three-two. Side out.
Go!
A bit of a stalemate here early in this third game, with Joseph leading 3-2. Was initially up 3-0, so McGuffin looking to tie it up here.
Point.
And able to tie it up at 3.
3-3. Point.
Missed return there gives McGuffin the lead, a 4-point swing.
4-3. Point.
It's the two-handed backhand volley from Gabe Joseph that's giving him trouble, that he's unable to control. It is hard when he's not hitting a topspin volley on the two-handed, he's actually slicing it.
And the ATP brings us to the side change. 6.1 here for Tyson McGuffin. 6-3 over Gabe Joseph. Doesn't make Gabe Joseph use a challenge. So Joseph gets the serve back.
Side out. Six, break. Side out.
And again, we see McGuffin still targeting that backhand side. No misfires on that one.
Three, six.
And a beauty there from Gabe Joseph. Was stuck on 3 for a while, but gets to 4 with a nice backhand.
Side out.
And as we say that, of course, it's the missed serve from Gabe
Yeah, that's
Joseph.
not the moment you want to miss that serve, especially not inside the net. If you go for it and you miss it a little bit long, fine.
Side out.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep quiet.
We are dueling.
I'm not, you know,
Contendant.
yeah. I'm not trying to excuse that behavior at all, but it wasn't going at that person. He was just out of frustration. Yeah, hit the ball, but
Right. So
no intention to hitting anybody or nothing like that.
and now back to the court. Gabe Joseph rolling some really nice backhands.
Beautiful.
And now takes the lead, a 4-point swing in favor of Gabe Joseph. 7-6 now.
And Tyson asking if he has a timeout left, and ref confirms that he does have one timeout left.
So not going to use it.
Timeout.
And yes, he will use it. He took a back on the court. Gabe Joseph will serve at 7-6.
7-6.
I can't believe this is only our second match of the day. He misses it long. Tyson pumping himself up.
6-7. Side out.
And another missed serve there from Tyson McGuffin, his second of this game.
7-6. Side out.
And we will get a call of wide here from McGuffin on the serve, and Gabe Joseph very quick to challenge that one.
6-7.
So we will.
6-7.
Wow.
Side out.
Very nice from both players there. Great finish from Gabe. Gets to serve again. Let's see if he can get another point on the board.
7-6. Side out.
And again, it seems like that's a pattern that McGuffin has been willing to go to, right? He's gotten beat a number of times when Joseph has been on, but the margins that he's making Joseph work with are so slim that he's actually willing to just keep on returning to that backhand. McGuffin coming alive here late in game 3, ties it at 7.
These are the moments that Tyson lives for.
Could not agree more.
Wow. Great hustle, but just unable to get that ball around Gabe Joseph there. Nice coverage from Gabe as well.
Honestly, was surprised that McGuffin was even able to get the penultimate shot of that rally, but nice setup from Joseph. Gets the serve back. And little back there from McGuffin on the return.
One more free challenge, yes.
And McGuffin asking, and the referee confirming that he does have one more free challenge. Chooses not to use it there. And McGuffin is going to challenge that one and gets the serve back. Instead of it being 9-7 Joseph, it's 7-8 McGuffin.
And keeps one more challenge.
That's a great point, Martina. Because McGuffin was victorious on that challenge, he does not lose it, keeps his lone free challenge. But Joseph, again, gets the serve back with a vengeance.
8-7. Side out. 7-8. Side out.
And McGuffin been stuck on 7 for a few serves. Joseph serving just 3 points away from the victory here.
8-8. Correction. 8-7. Side out.
Joseph looking at that sideline, potentially wanting to make an out call off of McGuffin's backhand volley, but did not call it. So no harm done for McGuffin.
Seven, 8. Point.
And Joseph on the full extension again, not able to stick the volley.
And we are all square at 8
8-8.
in the game 3 here.
As Dave Fleming says, we've got snowmen.
Side out.
Wake up, Pete, come on.
8-8. Point.
That seems to be the same missed forehand volley that Gabe missed 2 points ago.
It's like mirrors of each other, both of these guys.
9-8.
Cheney, you need to
8.
go to court SC1. Second call. Bain, Hendershot, and Cheney.
The reactions from McGuffin. It was a short return off the slice.
That reaction says it all, how important this point was, and for McGuffin to get the side out here.
And how badly both of these players want this. You want it obviously for pride, having played 3 games so close, but also just to make the semifinals.
There we see it, the emotions are coming out right now.
Just love to see it. Players dressed in all white, their green courts.
9-8.
This atmosphere, amazing.
Side out.
Not a missed backhand.
8-9.
And the forehands from McGuffin ties it up at 9. It is a race to 2 here, Martina.
9-9.
Game 3, 9-9. All right, well, this doesn't get much closer than this.
It truly does not, even just from a mathematical standpoint.
They're stressing me out, to be honest with you.
We're living vicariously through Tyson McGuffin and Gabe Joseph right now.
9-9. Side out.
It is a race to 2.
Who do you think is going to be the first one to get to 10?
9-9.
Oh man, don't put me in that spot, Martina.
I won't.
I was very tempted to say McGuffin right there, but I'm glad I did not say that. Again, Joseph been stuck at 9 for
9-9.
a while. Try and get off here.
Beautiful backhand. He makes that adjustment from before where he's been missing those inside into the net. He goes way higher now.
Match point.
Clearance over the net, and he's the first to 10. Now he has a match point. Let's see if he can get this upset.
It took him 6 tries in game 2. We'll see how many here.
Side out.
And 1 match point saved. And the fans in the crowd rightfully applauding both of these athletes.
Yeah, we get a Gabe Joseph at 14 seeds against McGuffin 6th seed.
McGuffin says, what you can do, I can do better on the forehand.
10.
10 all.
Win by 2.
10-10.
Win by 2, good point. It's the missed volley. Joseph had a high one.
He framed it a little bit there. Miss hit.
11-10.
Match point.
Gets Tyson a match point. Not yet. It's not over until it's over.
Not done yet, says Gabe Joseph.
Side out.
We've seen just a few too many misses on the 3rd shots from Joseph late in this match.
Yeah, shots that don't seem to be that hard. He missed it. And that was just wide from Tyson McGuffin.
Speaking of missed thirds.
A little bit different there because Tyson was going for the winner. He was going for that passing shot, whereas Gabe before was just, I would say, just missing it. I mean, that's just beauty. That's a beauty.
Takes advantage of a short return.
And well within the court with the margins. Great shot.
11 all now.
11-11.
Just what a touch volley from McGuffin. Joseph questioning whether that return was in. It certainly knew it was going to be close.
11-11.
But that's what it takes to win a point off of Tyson McGuffin.
Just incredible reflexes there from Gabe Joseph.
11-11. Side out.
And just wide from Joseph. And we're right by where Tyson McGuffin is, just trying to pump himself up. A lot of positive self-talk. And it pays off there. Rips the forehand up the line. Match point number 2 for Tyson McGuffin.
12-11.
Not yet.
Not yet, Martina. Gabe Joseph. No quit in this guy.
And neither of these guys, to be honest with you. And that's what makes them such great competitors.
Makes them the best of the best.
11-12.
Still alive here in the tournament.
Beautiful. Okay, 12-12.
12-12. How high can we get here?
This is not rally scoring, just so.
Nope, certainly not rally scoring.
Side out.
Just missed it.
I think the winning number here is going to be 15. I just have a feeling.
Okay, let's see if you're right, Will.
Heard it here. Probably wrong, but it's okay.
I'm gonna say it's 14.
Very easy to say that now.
No.
There's another match point.
No, I'm just kidding. You never know in these match, and I mean we've seen this. We've been here before, and you just never know.
McGuffin taking a little extra time here.
A little extended break.
Match point 13-12.
And that
is gonna do it. Tyson McGuffin takes an early match of the year candidate in Palm Springs. 11-9, 11-13, 14-12 in the third.